Hello guys and welcome back to Caleb's Kitchen. This is episode 5 of American Truck Simulator. So I'm going to start driving. So I'm going to open up my profile. And the game is loading right now. Sorry I haven't been doing any episodes lately, but I'm very busy with school, but I managed to find some time today, so I made an episode for you guys. So let's just wait for this to load. Mod I took out so you guys can have better quality footage. Okay, so this is my new truck. I just bought it recently since my company is doing very good. I have almost $1 trillion in my account, so I bought this Kenworth. It's brand new, custom built, as the way I wanted it. My garages are all doing okay, my drivers are doing okay, so I'm gonna get a job. I'll try to get a job where I am at the moment, so I don't have to drive too far to get a load. I am in San Francisco at the moment, so I'll try to get a job at San Francisco. So where is closest place to San Francisco? I'll try to get the closest, if not the San Francisco. Oh, here's one load in San Francisco. So I'll accept this offer. I chose the wrong one. Wait, let me go back one sec. I'll go to job market. And I'll go to freight market. And yeah, it's just the same place. And I'll select the San Francisco one. Okay, I selected the San Francisco one. I'm at one of my garages at the moment. Here's my truck. As I said before, it's brand new. Okay, I'll start it. It will say visit service because I have crashed into a pole like 10 seconds ago just before starting the game. I'll try not to crash at all this game, as I have become more experienced in driving in this game. Okay, so let's start our trip. I put my turning signal on, make sure nobody's there, and go. I have to turn my lights on as it's late at night, and we start driving. Slow down because I see a light. Four-way. Okay. I can turn right because even when the light's red I can turn right because nobody's coming my way. Just make sure nobody's coming on that side and turn. Drivers always have to stay on the right side of the road because their trucks drive very slow. So I'll try to stay on the right side, just in case I have to overtake somebody. I'll go on the left side and then quickly turn back to the right side again. It'll take me 33 minutes to get where my load is. That was the closest I could find in San Francisco. So I'll keep on driving forward. If you guys have any suggestions, put them down in the comments below and I'll try to do them. Okay, I have to get in the turning lane. And I cannot turn left when the light is red, so I have to wait until the light changes. So the light went green, so now I can turn. I just have to wait for the cars in the other lane to go. But I should get in the middle of the road so it shows that everybody that I want to turn. I'm supposed to be going 35 miles an hour, so I try not to go over the speed limit at all. This will be around a 2-hour trip, but it won't actually be 2 hours in real life. It'll be about 20 minutes video for you guys. I'll try to go slow so no cop books me. because I don't want to waste my money, even though I have a lot. It says no turning left, so I have to wait for these guys to go. There's no light here, as you can see, and I just have to wait for everybody to go, and I'll honk my horn a little bit to stop that white car from going, and then I'll go. My truck has a lot of power because I customized it to make it be able to carry heavy loads. So once it starts, it's very hard for it to stop. So I have to be careful around these cars because these cars can break very quickly. I'll try to overtake this guy so I don't have to stay behind him. It's dangerous. Try to get in front of this bus and then stop. I'm going a bit over speed right now. Let's just hope this light does not turn red. Okay, I'll put my turning signal on and overtake. I'll keep on driving forward, and you can see my map in the corner where my GPS where I'm going, and it will have a flag when that's my destination. So I'll try to go a little slowly, follow the road laws. I have to wait for this light to turn green, which it just did. Now I'm turning right, and I'm almost at my destination to pick up the load. I'll try to travel slowly because I'm almost here. Make sure nobody's coming from that side, which there is one guy, so I have to be a little bit careful when turning. Okay, and there's my company, where the load is. Now I just have to drive up to this green thing where it shows where all the loads are available. I have to press enter to see the job offer. Go back to the freight market. Wait for it to load, and then I just have to press it again. And now I basically told the guys that I'm going to be working for them and I'm going to be driving that load. So I tried to work on my reversing, which I hope I got a little better at compared to the last time you guys saw me. I'm thinking of buying one of those Logitech steering wheels so I can get a real experience of actual driving the truck. Okay, my trailer is hooking up, and it is hooked up. Sorry about that engine malfunction right now, but I'll put it to service as soon as this video is done. So next video you'll see will be with my new service truck. So I am starting my drive. It might be a bit of a long video because when there's 17 hours, it means about 30 minutes drive in real life. So it might be a bit long, but at least you guys get to see all the views. If you guys want to try this game, install it on Steam. It's American Truck Simulator. I'll try to follow all the road laws so the cops don't book me. I'll slow down, make sure nobody's coming, and then go. Okay. I'll get in the next, the left lane. I was speeding a little bit, so the cops saw me. Okay, I have to turn left now. So I have to wait. I'll get in the middle of the road to show them that I want to go. Look on my left to see who's coming. Wait for them to go. And then I'll go. Those guys will have to stop because they're way far behind me and they have to give me way. As I have a big load behind me. You guys want to see my load? Here it is. Pretty big. But it's an average size load, I would say. I've seen bigger before. So we will keep on driving. Sometimes they're double trailers, which is very hard to turn. So I didn't accept that load in this video because it's very hard to drive. And then I'll make a lot of mistakes, which will not look good. I can turn right when the light is red, so it won't book me or anything. Nothing will happen. Now I have to turn left, so I'll have to wait. But it turned green, so I just have to go in the middle of the road and then wait for them to give me a chance. Okay, I'll go behind this blue truck, or blue SUV, sorry. So I'm almost on the highway. I think I'll be traveling on Highway 5, which is in San Francisco, California. I like driving in California because the drivers, the car drivers, they know a lot about us truck drivers, so they'll give us chance to drive and everything. It's way better to drive there. So I always try to get a load with them. I'll go behind this blue car, try not to hit him. Okay, now I'm on a main road, which takes me all the way to the highway. I have to go 30 kilometers an hour, so I'll try not to speed. And as you can see, it's very hard for me to see people in front. All I can see is those two red brake lights on the back. So let's just hope I don't crash into anybody this episode, because it's a $5,000 cost. And as you can see in the corner of my map, I just earned $3,000 from one of my drivers. I'm earning a lot of money because I hired a lot of drivers, but the cost of drivers is still a lot. So you have to keep that in mind if you want to open up a company. In this game, of course. So I'm going to turn left now. And I'm making a lot of money a minute because I have so many drivers from different parts of US. So now I can go 50, so I'll speed up my truck a little bit. And I want to turn into the right lane as soon as I get a chance to overtake all these guys, because these guys are going very slow. And I need to make my load on time, or else the people will not give me full amount of money. As you can see, I can go 55 now, as you just saw on the road sign on the side, which I just went by. So I have a feeling now that I'm on the highway. It's pretty hard to see because it's nighttime, but I have a feeling I'm on the highway. And it's raining, so I have to turn on my wipers. And I hate driving when it's a rainy day because it's extra dangerous, extra slippy, and it's very hard to brake. Slippy. It's supposed to be slippery, sorry. When I talk too fast, I run out of words. Okay, I'm gonna turn right, go back into my original trucker's lane, so I can go slow. I do not have a really heavy load, so I can go pretty fast. So that's why I have to keep my speed in mind. But maybe next episode I'll be driving a big truck. Okay, here's construction zone, so I have to put my turn signal on. Either that's a construction zone or there's something happened. Oh, there's something happened. I think an accident. So I just have to be careful because the cops, I don't want them to book me. Okay, as soon as I get a little bit ahead of them, then I can turn like that driver just did in front of me. Here's my load. My truck is pretty big. I tried to get a good truck and I customized it to very strong engine and very strong transmission, so I can take a very heavy load. So these normal loads are very light for it. So it feels like I'm driving a car right now. I want to overtake this guy, but he's going all like the speed limit, so it's very hard for me to overtake him without going over speed. So I'll just get over in front of him. There's two trucks, that's why he's going pretty slow, or else he would have went exactly the speed limit. As you can see in my map, I'm going a little bit over speed, but I'll try to get ahead of all these slow drivers, and then we can go back to the right lane so I can remain safe. That's a tanker, so I'll try to stay away from him because I'm pretty scared of tankers, because last time I got in a crash with one and everything exploded and I lost all my money. Which was a pretty bad accident. I've become pretty good at driving because I've been driving in this game for a while, so I don't get in as many accidents as I did before, as you guys saw. So don't expect any accidents, but if it does happen, then you can laugh at me. Okay, I'll go back to the right lane. I think, yeah, that's a car, so I'll try to get in front of him. unless he wants to turn out. No, he doesn't want to turn. The load that this guy is carrying on the side of me, it's a pretty big. Oh wait, whatever. That's just a crane truck. But it looked like the load. Next time I'm going to be carrying a big excavator, which are used in the mines, and they're pretty heavy. So my truck will have a hard time. And I just missed my turn. So I think I'll have to go in the front. And I'll do something very illegal right now, but what can I do? So I'm just trying to speed up the video for you guys. This is not really realistic, because it would have been either you'll damage your truck very badly, or a cop will book you if you do this. So don't do this at home or when you're driving. But I'm doing this because it's nighttime and hardly any drivers are on this road, so I can do it. Okay, now I'm back on the right path. I'll try not to do that again. My fuel I'll try to top up at all times, because it's better if I have a lot of fuel in my truck. So there's a gas station coming up. I'll turn and get into the gas station. So I'll slow down, and there you go. I'll press E and then start filling. Let's see how much it costs. Filling up trucks are pretty expensive. Usually when my tank is fully empty, it costs about $800. But right now the diesel price is $3.94 per gallon. I filled 44, so it's $173, which is not a lot. Usually I have a lot more than that. And you just heard that noise, which means my money was taken out of my account. I press F6 button, then you can see all the details of my load. I'm carrying home accessories right now, which is probably furniture and decorations and all sorts of stuff. Mostly boxes of stuff. I'm gonna be driving to Syria Vista, and I'm driving for the Walbert company, which I just picked up my load from. Which I turned off my turning signal. It's expected on Sunday 8:40, just around Sunday 3:20. Don't really know yet. But it's 3:17 in the morning on Saturday. So I'll try to make it when they want it, but if I can't, what can I do? Then my job income will be $33,000, which is a lot of money. So that's why I'm doing this job, and I have about 35 hours of the trip remaining. No wait, 15 hours of the trip. That was the total time of the trip. So I've basically been through half the trip already. I'll try not to overspeed. The speed limit's 55, and I have a turn coming up. So I'll try to slow down a little bit. And in the next episode, my truck will already be serviced, so you won't see that big red box saying visit service. That won't be there next time. I might make a video of all the funniest moments I had in this, of all the crashes, which are pretty funny. The worst crash I had was when I hit another truck, and the other truck didn't move at all, but I flipped. I don't know how that happened. So that was the most unrealistic thing that ever happened in this game. I'm driving on Highway 5, as you just saw that sign. I don't know why, but all these cars are always trying to race with me. Like, they go full speed and try to get in front of me. Is my light? Okay, I'm overspeeding right now, so I'll slow down a little bit. Make sure there's no cops nearby. It's Saturday, 3:48 a.m. in the morning. That's why it's pretty dark. Around 6 o'clock you'll see daylight. So then that's when you guys will start getting views. And I have a long drive left, so I'll probably... They say it's expected in around 7 p.m. at night. So I'll be driving through the day too. I'll try to slow down. Let's see what this... I'll go beside this guy and try to see what speed he's moving. I think this guy's just cruising. This car goes so fast. I have 779 miles left. And the good thing about this game is that it's very realistic. So like if I get in a crash, then my truck will not start or something, and the bumper is all messed up, the radiator is messed up, so my truck won't start. Then I have to visit service. But I'm lucky that I have a company, so my company basically pays for all the service of this truck, even though I own it. Because I'm basically the owner of the company too. That guy was traveling in the middle of the lanes, so that's illegal, so I tried not to hit him. That's my chair creaking. It's a pretty old chair. So that's the load that I was talking about. That guy. He had an excavator. It's a pretty long load too. My chair is creaking like crazy right now. I think it knows that I'm making the episode, so it's trying to bug you guys. So I'll go back in the right lane now, since I overtook that guy. The next sleeping place I see, I'll try to sleep. So then you guys can, so I can drive in daylight, so you guys can see all the view. So it doesn't get too boring for you guys. Or else it's basically just me talking and me driving at nighttime. You guys can't really see anything. Except the inside of my truck. And other people driving beside me, that's it. But in daytime you can see all the view and everything. So I'll try to find another sleeping place. I am overspeeding a lot, but I'm trying to get this video done quickly so you guys can watch it as fast as you can. Because I have to do all the editing and everything too. I'm driving in gear 17 right now. I have maximum of 18 gears. So I'm going pretty fast right now. I'll try to slow down a little bit. As you can see on the signs, it says Los Angeles, but I'm actually not driving to Los Angeles. I'm driving to a place near Los Angeles. I'm trying badly to find a sleeping place for you guys, but it might be a little far. I'll zoom out in the map and try to see where it is. Oh yeah, it's coming up pretty soon, so I'll try to sleep there. But in game, it's not like 10 hours worth of sleep. It's literally like 2 minutes and then sleeping is over. So I'll try to go in daylight, then you guys can see more of my truck and everything. I'm almost near a sleeping place. I hope this is a pretty good sleeping place, so I can park my trailer there too. Because some of them are very small and like crammed full of truckers and trucks, so it's like hard to get in. It says there's a sleeping area, parking and everything there coming up quickly, so I'll try to get in this lane. There's a gas station, everything there, so I'll turn now. So this is the sleeping place, and there's a scale. If you guys are curious, put it down in the comments what is my weight on my truck. So I'm going to go on the scale right now and you guys can find out. I can weigh my vehicle for 10 bucks, so I'll press it. It was 72,701 pounds. So if any of you guys got it right, good job. So I'll try to go to the sleeping area now. I want to see if there's a service area somewhere here so I can get my truck serviced. The only good thing about this game is that like there's like all sleeping times and all the times that actually take a long time in real life hardly takes any time in the game. So now I slept. It became 3 o'clock, so I woke up now. My parking brake is, I disengaged it. Okay, I'll try not to bang my trailer. I'll switch gears into A2, which is going forward, and then I'll get back on the highway. So now you guys can see everything, which I hope is better for you guys, so you guys can look at the view and everything instead of just listening to my voice. So I'll put my turning signal on, look in my mirror, make sure nobody's there, and get into the lane. And now turn off my turning signal. The thing I like about driving on freeways, so I had to pull in for a a scale, which is the government's inspection. I literally just did it for myself, so I know that I'm not overweight. The maximum weight you can have on this highway is 80,000 pounds, and I'm 72,000, so I'm okay, so I already know that. But I just have to go in the scale because they told me to. So I'll slow down, go 15. They told you have to go 15, and there's a cop. There's literally a cop hiding behind this building, so I have to go pretty slow. As you can see, that white vehicle, white and black vehicle which says police on it, that's the cop. And he's always sitting in his vehicle because the scale people will tell him. I passed the inspection, and my weight is 72,000, which I checked before already. They said that I'm allowed to go. Turn my turning signal on, keep it on because I have to go all the way up to the highway and then turn into the highway. I have to look at my mirrors. I might have to slow down because there's more trucks coming. I'll try look out my window. I can go after this white cargo van. Yeah. Hey, the truck said Post X. It's not Post X, it's actually FedEx in real life. It's pretty fun. They make all the names like weird in this game. So my trailer is expected at Sunday 4:44 in the morning, which changed because I slept. I might go over speed for a little while, as long as I don't see any cops, because I want to make the video go pretty fast for you guys, so it doesn't become long and boring. I don't know how it's still raining, but it's been raining for literally 1.5 days now. Ever since I've been driving my truck, even before I started this episode, it was still raining. I think there is something wrong with my game. I'll try to figure it out. Even though it looks sunny outside, it looks good, but it's raining still, which is weird. I have 12 hours and 49 minutes left on my trip. 683 miles left. Sounds pretty long and boring, but it'll go quick. It said Bakersfield on that, which is a place in US. There's another sleeping area, come back. Oh, by the way, as you see on those blue signs, those are all sleeping areas. And as you can see on my GPS, it's a big Highway 5 sign. So I'm driving on Highway 5 right now. Or Freeway 5, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's a freeway. Oh, it's a highway. I just searched it on Google. It's Interstate 5. My grandpa just told me, he's sitting beside me right now. He's the cameraman in all my videos, by the way. If you guys didn't know yet. He knows a lot more than about trucking than me because he used to be a trucker. I have 12 hours of my trip left. If this video becomes too long, which so far is not, I'll cut this video into 2 parts, but I hope I don't have to do that. As you can see in my GPS, it puts arrows onto which road I have to go. Because if I turned in that road, then it would have started beeping, and then it would get angry at me, and then I would take an extra hour or so. So I'm lucky I didn't go in there. And now it says turn into the other lane, so I'll turn into the last lane. So now it's a 3-lane freeway, so I'll have to be in the right lane always, the farthest to the right, until another turning place comes where I can't go, and then I have to go into the middle lane. I don't know why, but most of the cars like to stay in the same trucker's lane too, because they're going pretty slowly, but I don't know why. Because I have a heavy load, but those car drivers don't have any load. Unless they do inside, which I don't know. And I think this is a runaway vehicle lane, so I'll have to get out of it soon as that ramp comes up. I have to read this sign when it's coming up, so I'll switch to this view mode. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's a truck lane, slow vehicle. Okay, so I can drive in this lane. It's safe for me. And no cop can book me if I'm going slow, because driving slow is actually better than driving fast. But I might drive a little bit over speed because I have to make this video go quick for you guys so it doesn't get boring. Most of my trip will be driving in Interstate 5, and then I'll be driving in the city to deliver the load to the company. But most of the driving I do is going to be on some interstate. I don't know which number though, but right now I'm driving on Interstate 5. I'm going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, which I think cops can book me for. I'm not really sure, but I don't think they're booking me because there was a cop literally right in front of me. And I just realized that they added undercover cops to this, so they... As I was saying, the undercover cops are very dangerous because you cannot know where they are. Like even and they added in such random vehicles that you cannot even know whether they're undercover or not. Like this truck could even be undercover. Who knows? I'll get into the right lane so no cop can say anything to me until that turning place comes up. Then I'll have to get into the other lane. They're expecting my load, estimated time of arrival to be on Sunday 4:23. So I have to turn and get out of this lane because that's a turning lane to get into the top part, which I do not want to get in. It's really bad weather right now, so it's very dangerous for me. So I have to be extra careful because sometimes when it's raining, I can hardly see the driver in front of me. But right now I'm pretty okay because my wipers are pretty strong and they're running pretty fast. I bought a brand new Kenworth truck and I customized it to my liking, so I like this interior a lot. And it's a sleeper, so I can sleep overnight like I did just before. I was drifting in lanes a little bit. I'll try to stay in the farthest to my right. So now I'm in a 4-laner, but I should stay on the other lane, they say, because this is a turning lane that I'm getting into to get into the top part of the highway. I'll try to get in this lane. I didn't know that was a 2-lane. So I'll stay in this lane. I'll overtake this guy. I'll honk because he probably knows me because we're from the same company. And I'll turn in front. As you can see, the cops are getting pretty mad this time of year. I don't know why, because it's rainy. It's a rainy time most of the time, and most of the time when it's rainy, they want to book you a lot. Because you can't see and it's very hard to drive and everything. So you might be like switching lanes without you even knowing. I don't know what's in front of me. I think that's service. No, that's the cop. Oh, they cut off the lane. I think there's an accident or maybe like a murder or something. I don't know. But they usually do that all the time. It's normal. But the problem is that generates out of nowhere, so like if you get stuck in the middle of it, you can't go anywhere. I'm supposed to turn in this lane. I hate these circles where you have to turn fully and keep on turning until you reach there. I think I started when it was 14 hours remaining, now it's 9 hours, so it's pretty good. I hope this guy can break up. Okay, put my other turning signal on. Okay, wait. At least it's not a cutoff. So I'll get into the right lane like all those truckers in front of me did. But I have a feeling this is a turning lane again, so that guy just moved back to his right turn lane. So I'll get in front of this blue driver whether it doesn't matter. That's a cement truck or a sand truck. They can be carrying one of the other, or one of the two. They look the same. And I have a feeling that's an undercover cop in front of me, so I'll try to go to the speed limit. I think that is him. Yeah, that's him. He's an undercover cop, for sure. Unless he's just driving an undercover cop car that he bought from Mexico. So I should get into the far right lane, so he doesn't say anything and I'll drive slow. As soon as he turns or anything, I'll start driving fast again for you guys. But the ticket is $1,000 for speeding. I don't know why it's so high, but it's like that. So I'll try not to speed at all. So I'll have to make this into a 2-part video because it's been like half an hour almost, so it's gonna be very long for you guys. So I'll make this into a 2-part video and I'll be right back on in like a minute, but for you guys it might take like 10 minutes, I don't know. So I'll turn in this lane, slow down, put my parking brake on, and I'll end the video right here. So this was episode 5, half part 1. There will be a part 2 right now, and it will be uploaded on the same time. I'm just trying to make it short videos for you guys so you can watch both of them. So thank you for watching. Bye.